Welcome back to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. So we know that Hugo Weaving did not reprise the role of Red Skull for Avengers Infinity War. Now, obviously, we don't know the ins and outs of why this was. However, we have got one side of the story, and that's direct from Hugo Weaving himself. He's actually basically come out and said that it's all Marvel's fault. And I know a lot of people will immediately jump at that and say, oh, well, poppycock. This is, well, it's just an act of bad-mouthing, blah, blah, blah. For sure, it might just be that. However, Hugo Weaving doesn't really strike me as the sort to get embroiled in unnecessary conflict and kind of bad-mouthing and throwing shade. He's just not that sort of guy. He's more than happy just to speak his mind. He's not one to cause a fuss unnecessarily. So speaking to Time Out, he spoke about playing the character that he was more than happy to play it by saying the following. By then, they pushed back on the contracts that we agreed on, and so the money they offered me for the Avengers was much less than I got for the very first one. And this was for 2 films. And the promise, when we first signed the contracts, was that the money would grow each time. They said, it's just a voice job, it's not a big deal. And I actually found negotiating with Marvel through my agent impossible. And I didn't really want to do it that much, but I would have done it. So there you go, straight from the horse's mouth. He would have done it. He would have been happy to come back as suiting up as the Red Skull. But essentially, going backwards and forwards was not going to happen. Marvel had changed the deal. Their contract had timed out and they weren't happy to increase what was based on the previous contract and go moving forwards with a better financial deal for Hugo Weaving. Which is, look, at the end of the day, Hugo Weaving is a great actor. You should, yes, the current Red Skull that was in Infinity War, Ross McQuand, was fine. He was good. But Hugo Weaving is the kind of caliber actor you want in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. He's great. So it's a shame that Marvel chose not to go that way. And like I say, Hugo Weaving does not strike me as the sort of man just to get embroiled in conflict unnecessarily. He doesn't cause drama needlessly. He stays out of all of this stuff. But he has admitted to this, and I think it's the truth. So I'd love to hear your thoughts, though. What do you guys think? It's interesting how, certain actors here and there are coming out and saying certain bits and pieces about Marvel and how the management is and what they like to do with contracts and the like. It is interesting. I don't think this bodes well for a long-term future for Marvel unless they change their tune. You simply can't treat actors in this way. Yes, there'll always be other people that are willing to do it, but that talent pool will dry up eventually, and you are left with the dregs of the sandpit there. So anyway, guys, I'd love to hear your thoughts. Let me know down below. If you're new here, do hit subscribe. Stay up to date on the world of pop culture and movie news by hitting the bell notification icon. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I haven't missed age. Take care.